the Dynasty Madden League grind in 365.
Yo, what's going on, fellas? This your boy, The Bus. We back again, and I got the homie Tight Work with me. What's up, man?
What's good, man? What's good?
Hey, ain't nothing, man. We just sitting here chilling. We about to give y'all this second half of this mock team draft, because I know y'all been waiting and anticipating. So we gonna go ahead and give it to you, man.
Hey, before we give it to you, hey, the thoughts and opinions of this mock draft is ours. It don't belong to DML, so don't write letters trying to sue them for getting your pick wrong. All right?
All right, so we all know yesterday we finished off with underrated at 15. So right now we at 16 with my man Hammertop. Hammertop was the Bills in 18, man. So I'm sure he's gonna wanna, change venues and go to another team. So we got Hammertop, man, picking the Pittsburgh Steelers, man.
Yeah, they was the best team up on the board, man, as far as talent goes. But that team Hammertop had last year with the Buffalo Bills was pretty stacked too. But he said at the end of the cycle that he did not want to be in a division with me. So, hey, we gonna get on the best team on the board, man.
Which is the Steelers. I mean, he got some weapons, man. I mean, you got Antonio Brown, who's gonna be on the cover if you don't get the Hall of Fame version. You know what I'm saying? So that's
the best running back in the league.
Yeah, you got Le'Veon Bell, you got Big Ben back there, and they probably gonna have Shazier on there. I'm hoping they do.
I'm hoping they don't. But that's just me, though. The thoughts and opinions of this show is dedicated to me, no one else. I don't think he should be back, but that's another story. Hey, let's keep this moving, man.
All right, we gonna keep it moving to pick 17, and that's your boy C-Rob. And we all know C-Rob is a Panthers fan, so we got C-Rob staying in Charlotte, man, running with Cam Newton and McCaffrey and all those boys over there, man. So we got him staying in Carolina, man. What you think?
Man, I played with this team in the beta, man. They fun. They gonna be fun to play with, man. I think C-Rob's gonna be very impressed and happy with this pick, and I think this one might actually hit the mark. I think we might have this one right.
Yeah. I think we got this one right too. Just like the other day when we hit number 4 at HBO with the Raiders, we got that one right. I think we got 17 right too. Hey, and we got number 1 right. Because I'm not leaving Jacksonville Jaguars. So if anybody thinking that, don't hold your breath. So we got C-Rob picking the Panthers, staying in Charlotte. So let's move on to the next pick at 18, and we got my man Darkness. We got Darkness going to the New England Patriots, man, with Tom Brady.
Yeah. Hey, Darkness, from what I gathered last cycle, he's a defensive first guy, and the Patriots got a lot of talent on defense that they added. It's low key good. You know what I'm saying? In the offense, you got Tom Brady to hold them down till he get the team where they want to. But I like this pick for Darkness.
Tom Brady gonna play till he about 60. They call him the GOAT, but I really don't know about that. I mean, he's a good quarterback. I think the Patriots got some good pieces over there. They had a good draft, man. They got Sony Mitchell.
Michelle, pronounce it right, man. Michelle.
Oh, Sony Michelle.
Hey, yeah, it's French.
You got Sony Michelle. They addressed the offensive line. I think another cat they pulled from Georgia.
Yeah, I don't know his name. I think that one's English, but hey, I like the Patriots. I think the Patriots is just low key good, man. It was hard between the Steelers and the Patriots on being the best team on the game, but
right.
I think Darkness will like these Patriots if he was to get them.
All right, so we got Darkness taking the Raiders, man. Let's keep it moving to pick 19, and that's our homie H-Speed 30 staying home with them Hogs. With them Washington Redskins, man.
Yeah, because they got the best rookie running back in the game. Did you see that? Who they drafted? And they ready to scalp somebody this one because the last Madden, all that talking didn't add up. So, hey, he gonna get another run at it and see if he can do something with these skins.
Yeah, they got a nice little rookie running back. The only thing I don't like about the running back If you saw the YouTube video, man, he brought his mom some type of fancy car, but she was still in the hood. I'm gonna need you to get Mom Dukes out the hood before you buy a Lamborghini or whatever type of car you brought. I know it was very expensive, so
man, she hood balling.
we're gonna have to change that up. But I see HB, man, staying in Washington doing his thing. He got a nice little running game. He got the tight end Reed there. Alex Smith. That's a little change of scenery for him because Alex Smith was in Kansas City last year, man. So,
and he got that Alabama D line, man. All them young guys from Alabama on that D line. Hey, Skins gonna be real intriguing. Hey, that division as a whole gonna be fun.
Yeah.
If the draft pan out like how we predicting it.
Right. So basically, with the way we prepping this mock draft, that division is filled up.
Yep.
Kurt as the Cowboys, Ice as the Eagles, and we got Addy. Was it Addy?
Nah.
Addy, yeah, Addy 05 taking the Giants.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And then we got HB taking that last spot with the Skins. So that division will be up for grabs again, fellas.
You know all that talk about how weak the AFC is. Now we got a couple AFC dudes over there. I want to see how it shake up. Like if this was, let's say this was the way it's gonna play out. I know me and my dude had a couple back and forths, but I got Addy taking this division, man. If this is how it plays out, I got him and them Giants running this.
All right, we gonna see when 19 hit, but let's move on to pick 20, and that's the homie Flair, and we got Flair picking the Green Bay Packers, man.
Hey, like I said, this was another good team that slipped farther than what they should have, but Flair. Follow me. Forget what my mock draft say. Whoever you see I'm picking, you pick a team in my division, homie. I want you.
I don't really know if you want Flair or not. I'm just glad I'm not taking the Bears and you got him down as the Packers because I like to play my games early. So,
hey, but the Packers, but on a real serious tip, the Packers probably got the best young secondary in the game. But the two picks they drafted this year, they got two.
Alexander and Jackson.
Yep, and they got two safeties plus the dudes they had last year. This Packers team is, and let's not forget about that big boy on that D line too, man. And they added Mo Wilk.
Right. So the Packers are going to be a team to reckon with, man. They may come out the NFC North. Who knows?
Boy, hey, you got me thinking, man. I might be changing my pick at 6. Hey, but let's move on. I like this Packer team though.
Let's move on, man. Hey, we gonna move on to pick 21, and we gonna stay in the NFC North with Tone Dog, and we got Tone Dog selecting the Minnesota Vikings.
Ooh-wee, man. Hey, how's all these good teams falling this low, man?
Well, I think they falling low because you got a lot of people picking the teams that they like, and you got a lot of people picking teams that, or could pick teams that they just looking at the personnel, you know what I'm saying? Maybe like 1 or 2 players that they really like on the team, so they go with them.
Right. Hey, because I know Newt wasn't all that satisfied with the Vikings last year. He went through the motions and played with them because that's what he did. But I think Tone gonna appreciate these boys with Dalvin Cook, Hunter on the end, Harrison at safety. They got a top 5 safety, and they got enough weapons on offense. They kind of look like his Bronco team if you think about it.
Yeah, all he really missing is a little speed at the quarterback, but I mean, Kirk Cousins, he's not slow. I mean, he might can get you 4 or 5 yards.
Yeah, but yeah, this team look a lot like his Bronco team that he ended the cycle with.
Yeah,
18 with.
So I think Tone gonna have fun with these Minnesota Vikings, man, and he probably gonna do some things. I mean, he gonna have to play Flair and. Is that the only team? Well, right now, there's only 2 teams that we have selected in the NFC North, and that's the Packers and the Vikings. So they went back to back.
Yeah.
So let's move on to pick 22, and this owner came in last year. Hey, I apologize if I pronounce your name wrong. Puglisi.
I ain't gonna even try.
Puglisi.
I ain't gonna even try. Let's call him Breezy the Second. Oh, Pubby.
I'm just gonna say Puglisi.
There you go.
That's all I can. That's all I can say. Well, we got Puglisi taking the Miami Dolphins.
Yeah, I heard he was a fan, but I'm not sure. It was hard to let my team go, man. But I just hope that he represent them right. They got enough young talent to have fun with.
Well, yeah, Dolphins got a nice talent. Got some nice talent. I mean, you can speak on that more than I can because I'm not really a Dolphins fan. I mean, I really can't stand them. But
yeah, they sent me a video on Twitter today, man. They wanted to keep me in Miami, but I think we moving on, man.
All right. So, but he, like I said, he got some nice pieces down there, man. He got Michael Fitzpatrick on the defensive side of the ball. Tannehill is still there, so he should be able to do something with him.
Back. Right. Yeah,
we gonna see.
They gonna be all right. And to add, you know what I'm saying, he was a playoff team last year once he came in the league. I think he made the playoffs every season he was here. So
yeah, he's a good baller, man. He's a good baller, so he's gonna have something to work with over there. I think he likes to build a team. And we gonna see what he do.
Yeah.
Let's get on to pick 23 with a name that's a little easier to pronounce, and that's the man Breezy. We got Breezy taking the Broncos.
Another team that shouldn't have been here. But this is our mock draft, our opinions. And hey, you should speak on this one because you played him 2 times a year once he came to the league in the NFC North. So what you think about old Breezy?
What I think about him? I mean, I played him in the NFC North last year, pretty much owned him. So, I mean, he got a nice little defense over there. You got Von Miller, and then you got what's the other DN name? Bradley Chubb.
Yep. Shane
Ray coming off the edge. Barrett. They lost some secondary when they lost
Talib.
What's my man? Snatch change guy.
Yeah, Talib.
So you don't have to worry about nobody over there snatching no chains, man. But
hey, but
Breezy had to adjust his game, man, when he when we came out with the playmaker thing. So we gonna see how he adjusts in 19. Maybe he found another way.
Hey, but at least he get HBO to pick on.
Yeah, and you know what? I think that might be the reason why he selected the Broncos to follow HBO over there, man, with them Raiders, because he always talking about HBO running the 5-2 or whatever, man. Just stop it. You know what I'm saying? That's all. But I think he went over there because he think he can get 2 definite wins every time they play.
Yeah.
So that division should be very interesting as well. So, but hey, let's keep it moving, man. At pick 24, we got the man Mo B coming in. We got Mo B selecting my previous team, the Chicago Bears, the Monsters of the Midway. Hey, they're a good team.
Of course you'll say that. Hey, but go ahead and elaborate on it.
Hey, they're a good team, man. They got some ballers over there, man. They finally got a number 1 receiver in Allen Robinson. They had a good draft. They probably got the best linebacker in the draft, my man Roquan Smith, even though he's holding out right now. But he'll be on the game. Don't worry about that, Moby. He'll be ready on the game.
Hey, so, you got the lotion sitting next to you, don't you?
The what?
You got the lotion sitting next to you because you sound kind of excited.
Hey, man, what are you talking about?
All right. Yeah, how you talk about these Bears, man? I don't know, but let's go. What else they got?
Everybody know the Bears my team, man. But we had to pass them up, man. We had to take our talents to Jacksonville, and that's where we're gonna be. So ain't no need to really speak on the Bears too long, man. I'm gone. Moby, he gonna be the new owner. We gonna see what he can do, but hopefully I can get in Moby DM and be like, hey man, let me get Roquan over here to Jacksonville. So we'll see how that go.
Yeah.
But let's keep it moving, man. We gonna move on to pick 25, and that's my man Skill Trade. We got Skill Trade taking the Buffalo Bills. What you think about the Bills, Type?
I don't think they're that good, but they got a lot of weapons that you can build on to make them dominant. Like the first season, you got the rookie quarterback with the strongest arm in the league, and they got the second best linebacker in the draft to build on, and then they secondary young. they got a lot of pieces to build on. So he'll have fun getting them from where they are now to be an elite team. It shouldn't be that hard.
I mean,
they got a lot of young talent.
Yeah, the Bills got some talent, man. They was actually on my list, but you know, I just decided to go Jacksonville, man. I like the young quarterback. I think he's gonna have like what, 97 throwing power.
I think it's 99.
99. So you got a big arm in a cold city. I don't know how windy it is, but
and they got Benjamin. I don't really know a lot about their receiving core, and I don't know the running backs after McCoy. Yeah. So they got holes, but I know that their secondary is real good.
Yeah.
And they got Edmonds at linebacker, and I think the rest of the defense is like middle of the road guys. I can go check the ratings tonight, but I like the young talent that they got.
Yeah, you know, they got Shaq Lawson on the defensive line. I think they got him at linebacker now in that 3-4 though.
Yeah. But, so they'll be fun. They'll be fun.
Yeah. They'll be fun to play with. So hopefully Skill Trade can, you know, get down there and change the culture and get some wins down there, man.
Yeah. But it was a toss up with the Bills and another team that we'll talk about later.
Right.
Who he should have took.
So next up we got pick 26. And this is a young buck that came in the league last season, man. I think he pronounced his name Guwap. But Guwap was Tampa Bay in 18. Guwap gonna be the Bucks in 19 too. There's no need to call no moving trucks. So you're gonna stay right at home in Tampa Bay. See what you can do with them boys.
Yeah, and to get him out the gate. You know what I'm saying? He played all right when he had good Wi-Fi. So if he fixed that problem, he might be something to reckon with. Because this Tampa team is pretty loaded, man. I went and looked at him before we did this, and you know, you got Jameis. He's a question mark, but in Madden, he's good.
Right.
They added the young running back from USC, Jones.
Right.
And he's like, I think he's the fastest rookie running back. You know, they receiving core, you know, and they got a tight end. I don't think Tampa Bay got a lot of weaknesses to this team, man. But you know what I'm saying? We got to see, man. But I like this pick. I don't know how they failed all the way to 26 where we got them at.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of teams that went before them. But
yeah, the Bucks gonna be fun to play with, man. You know, they got Mike Evans. Then they got a pretty solid defense on the side of the ball, man. But, Guwap, man, I got that giga power internet, so I'm gonna slide you some bandwidth throughout the season, so you can get them games in, man.
Hey, at least his internet ain't gonna slow down them linebackers he got.
Yeah, so we're gonna keep it moving, man. We're gonna move on to pick 27. That's my man Jay Blazin. We got Jay Blazin staying at home too with the Tennessee Titans. I really like the Tennessee Titans, man. And it's not because they got new uniforms, but they have a great nucleus, man, with Mariota, man. What's the tight end? Walker.
Yeah. They got the two-headed monsters at running back.
Yeah, they got
White and Henry.
They got Casey on the D-line, and they got a pretty good secondary too. So
yeah,
that's gonna be a team to really watch out for, man. I know he's gonna really. I don't know if he's a uniform guy like some people I know, but
me, you go ahead and say it. Yep, I am a uniform hole.
Hey, it's gonna look good, man, to see them cats playing in them new uniforms and them new helmets, man.
Yeah, I saw a video, man. I almost changed my mind, but I was gonna have to go get them.
They're gonna look good.
I was saying, well, man, I think Tennessee is high on a lot of guys' list, so I wouldn't be surprised if they go before this point.
Yeah,
come Saturday.
They might. So, we got Jay Blazin picking the Titans, man. We're gonna move on to pick 28. That's the homie T-Pain. We got T-Pain picking the Arizona Cardinals, man. The Cardinals are a pretty solid team as well. This is another team that has a young quarterback that you can build on. So that's always a plus when you can get a team with a young quarterback that you can build and mold, where you might not have to look for one maybe until later in the cycle.
Right, or ever.
or ever.
Yeah, I think that's the only reason that we had him taking him, because out of all the teams that's left, they had the better of the young quarterbacks.
Right.
You know, because that's it. Because I think Rosen is going to be pretty good, but they do start the cycle off with the second best running back in the league too. So they help out, and then they have a premier player at corner, which is in Patrick Peterson.
Right. But then they're a little old. Well, maybe the whole receiving core is not old, but we all know Larry Fitzgerald is getting up in age. He's slowing down a little bit, so we got to see how he, maintains that wide receiver core, or tries to improve it through the draft, or picking up some guys through free agency or whatever. But,
yeah. Hey, he can always send them Sweets. Sweets like them old players. He'll send you a pick.
Yeah. So, anybody in that division taking T-Pain, hey, just look to play your games at 1 a.m. So, you little 5-hour energy drink and be ready. So,
hey, they gonna need it.
Let's move on to pick 29, and we got the big homie. We got the big homie selecting the Detroit Lions, man.
Hey, this is a sneaky good team. I know a lot of people don't talk about Detroit a lot because they don't have the suit, but this is a sneaky good team. They got a nice young receiving core. They got a premier quarterback in Stafford. I know a lot of guys don't like him.
Yeah.
And they added the linebacker Davis last year in the draft that balled out.
Right.
This is a sneaky good team, man. So I know he'll love to have this pick at 29.
They got Jared Davis at linebacker, and they also got Christian Jones. He came over from the Bears. He kind of played behind some other linebackers that we had, but Christian Jones can really come in and start for this team, man. So Davis and Jones, that'll be a nice little 1-2 punch at the linebacker position.
Yeah. See, I think Big Homie will like these guys, man. They like I said, they sneaky good. I don't know who have them high on their list, but put them to fall here, and he can compete right out the gate with them too.
Yeah.
And he's picking them at 29.
Right. And then the thing with they got Ansah, but I think Ansah is going to be on a franchise tackle, so he's going to have to look out as far as does he want to put the time and money in to bringing him back. That's something else you got to look at with these teams is their cap. I ain't trying to give out too much chicken, but that was a little leg right there.
Yeah, but like I said, I like the Lions, man. I think it's a good pick at 29.
Yeah, Lions a good team. So let's move on to the magic trick, Mr. Houdini. And we got Houdini taking the New York Jets, man. The Jets are a pretty solid team too. This is another team that has a good young quarterback that you may not have to address going or moving forward in the cycle of Madden. So
yeah,
I like the defense. They got Jamal Adams back there, and they got your homie from Florida, May back there playing.
They probably got the best young pair of safeties in the league.
Yeah,
those two guys. They linebackers aren't nothing to frown at. They're fast. They're not the elite or the ones that you put in the upper echelon for linebackers, but
right.
all of them can run. The Jet defense is young and fast.
Yeah.
But this is Houdini, man. I got to take a shot at you, big dog, man. You still my homie. I wish I remember what HBO say in times like this. But hey, he tore up that Cleveland team last year, so I hope he's starting off with a little less. He don't do the same with these Jets.
I think Houdini will be all right with the Jets, man. Houdini, he gonna come out with all the tricks, put all the rabbits out the hats.
Yeah.
He's gonna come out here and make this Jets team compete, man, and get into the playoffs and possibly win a Super Bowl and put a banner up, man. We just gotta wait and see. But
yeah, that is true. He did ball out at the end of 17, so hey, maybe last year it didn't fit his style. Maybe this year it might.
Yeah. So, we got Houdini taking the Jets. Let's move on to pick 31. and we got the man Ness. We got Ness taking the Colts. Now, did the Colts go last in last year's team draft?
I'm not sure.
I can't remember, but I know they went real late. Once again, they go real late. However, I kind of like the Colts, man.
Yeah, I like that O-line.
They addressed the O-line in the draft. They got my man Nelson, who I was hoping the Bears would have took, but Luck is back. They got Deion Kane, a Clemson guy, you know.
Yeah, they got the young safety out of Ohio State who they drafted last year. He missed most of the season.
Yeah, so this team is not bad, man. Just cause we got them going 31, this team is not bad.
Nah, it's not. Like we talked in the party on the PlayStation. Every team got a little something to work with. It's whether or not you want to use it to what they already built, or you just want to tear it down and start over and make something that you want. Right. But every team got a little something to work with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, but Ness, you can always hit me up, man. Come, hey, send some of those players over here.
So, you know what I mean? We at pick 31, we got Ness taking the Colts.
Right.
With the last pick in the draft, Mr. Irrelevant, with pick 32, we got Snags.
My man said he do not pick a team, they pick him. Hey, so who's picking Snags? What team is picking?
The Seahawks are picking Snags.
Oh man.
We don't really know too much about Snags. You know, he was here before when we wasn't here. So I think everybody in here is a pretty good owner. He plays well. So
should we call him OG Snags?
Hey, we can call him OG Snag. We're gonna see what OG Snags do with these Seahawks, man.
I like me and Sweets, we argued about this a little bit going back and forth. I think the Seahawks is an okay team. You know, I like their linebacker core. Once you put in Griffin, they might have the fastest linebacker core in the game.
Yeah,
out the box, and they got a couple young guys on D line that they've been drafting over the last couple of years to work with. Right. The only problem with the Seahawks, in my opinion, is the receiving core, and you're gonna have to get some safeties, you know, just to replace the old guys that you have. But if you fix the O-line, I see a receiving core. I'm drunk. Let me get another sip. You fix the O-line, I think the Seahawks got a little something, man.
Yeah, Seahawks are on a bad team now. This is the only issue I may have with them. We talked about this before. You know, I like that Madden is being authentic, but if Griffin tackle me or anybody else with that nub, or he get an interception with that nub, I'm gonna have to get Newt to take down the ratings or something, man.
Just the sliders.
Just the sliders or something. We just can't have that.
No. Better yet, you see him palming the ball after a pick six with the nub hand, and the ball just floating next to him.
Yeah, but overall, man, I think Seahawks will be a pretty good team to run with. Snags probably can do some work with them. This was a pretty decent mock draft. You know, these are our picks. Some of them may be right, some may be wrong. So we gonna see. Anything you want to say, Tyke?
Hey, leave a comment and let us know what you thought about our mock draft.
Yeah, leave a comment, subscribe, hit the like button. But like we said in the previous mock draft, which was held yesterday, this is all leading up to Saturday, which is the real team draft, which takes place at 3:00 p.m. Eastern. Get your popcorn, get your drinks, whatever you drink, some tea, water, Coke, Mellow Yellow, whatever. Get it ready and stay tuned and watch this show. So, before we go, we're going to leave y'all with a little introduction to the team draft that's going to be held Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern. Take a look. We out.
Marking him as the face of the franchise.
We'd have to move up to get him.
At the end of the day, I gotta trust my instincts. We have an opportunity here. And one hell of a decision to make. We can build on something tonight or take a giant step backwards. One pick can ruin this city's dreams. The right one can save this franchise. Fans loving you one day, next day calling for your job. Experts telling the world how we'll get it wrong based on their mock drafts. These coaches telling me I have to draft this guy. Endless analytics, scouting reports. And all I'm worrying about is, can this kid live up to the hype?